Okay, it's me again. I think I'm done. I am officially classifying myself that I'm scared of men. Moving forward, I am petrified of them. But that is what it is. And so, back. So, out of, I'm gonna go to my mom's reality of how she lives, not how I live. So, how my mom lived, how she was in labor with me for 21 days. And my parents couldn't afford the bills, and so when I was like in elementary school, I got put up for adoption, and this guy, my my cousin told me this, but they were fighting for custody, and people do speak like, it's not double meaning, like you totally understand. It's like there's nothing like behind it, but my I guess it's under jokes, I guess we can classify it as, you know. And so when I was like in elementary school, my cousin told me that my aunt and uncle was like fighting for custody over me, for legal rights and stuff like that. But this guy got it, like this like sweet really couple, this couple got it, and my parents gave me up for gave me up. And then after that, my sister used to joke that we're no longer sisters, and I was given away and stuff like that. But I stayed with them and stuff like that, you know. And so I was just like confused because it's just jokes, you know, like that. But I suppose that's the reality that I'm living in right now. And yeah, which means I'm petrified of men. And even though my parents gave me up for adoption, my dad that I spent years with is still my dad. He still has my DNA, even though there's another man that took care of my spirit-ishness. And either way, my dad is still my dad, with or without being spirit bind. But I did get put up for adoption when I was in school. I think it was after I broke my leg, because the medical bills got too expensive or something like that. But yeah, but I stayed with my parents, and like nobody came and picked me up and took me away or anything like that. It was just different vibes afterwards, and different thought process, I guess. But even then, you know, I don't know. I was always like a really, really scared kid growing up. I was always like petrified of everything. And then when I got older, you know, people showed me that life isn't as scary as what it seems. But that was one of the main reasons why I never wanted to grow up, was because life is scary. And then once I got older and I became an adult, I'm just like, honestly, it's better than being a child, because you have more freedom. And as long as you can like manage your life, you know, life is really not that scary. Paying your bills on time is really important, you know. And if you can do that, you can act whatever age you want, because everything else is taken care of, you know. So, but in this reality, I did get put up for adoption, but people did care enough about me to take me in, so I never lived in an open or anything like that, you know. My aunt and uncle fought for custody, and then this random dude fought for custody, and he won the battle out of it. It was a really big deal. My mom freaked out constantly. I never understood, because like it wasn't a real reality, you know. But that's the reality my mom lived in, you know. And I feel like that's the reality I'm living in right now, and I don't like it. I would consider it some type of mental sickness, but tons of people love me living in this reality. Even when I was a kid, I'm like, I don't live this way, you know. But I don't know. But yeah, yeah, so I'm gonna go back drinking my coffee. I ordered some collagen protein, and I've had it before, and so I don't need to eat breakfast anymore. And I went down. I lost like 2 pounds of weight. I want to go back looking up, but I still have like a little bit of a cold, so I don't want to overdo it. So, but toodles.